You know, most people are petrified of changing who they are. And I get it. And the more you're around certain people, the harder it's going to be to change the person that you are into who you need to be for you. Because the truth is, no one is going to get up in life and do it for you. You will ruin your life if you don't become the person that you're supposed to be for you. You can't worry about the rest. You have the potential to change who you are, to change the person that you are into the person that you need to be for you, so you can live the best life you can possibly live. You don't want to get old and look back and be like, I could have been this, I could have done this. Oh my God, I'm having this awakening at 40, at 50. I realize now no one gives up. To be honest, they don't. They might not like the person that you might become, but you can't aim to be liked in this world. Like, that can't be your goal. I just want to be liked by everybody. Forget who I can become. I just want to be liked by everybody else. Please like me. Please don't send any hate or negativity my way. It can't be this way. And I get it. At first, it can be scary to change who you are because everyone is used to you being a particular person that they want you to be so they can like themselves more. Because if you start to become somebody that they don't like, they will give you weird vibes. They will give you strange vibes. It could be your family. I don't know. It could be anybody. But you can't care about it. You have to be able to look past that kind of stuff so you can reach your potential. You have to be a bit of an arrogant dickhead in other people's eyes. Like, not actually you're doing things towards people, just da 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 da. It's just in other people's eyes, maybe you have to be labeled more of an arrogant dickhead so you can become the person that you're supposed to be. Because that's what truly matters in life. Because guess what? You're going to have you forever. There's going to be you, and you're going to have you forever. You think the friends you have are going to be there forever? They're not. You think they won't abandon you? They will. Start to change who you are, and you will see that. As long as you're a version of who they want you to be, which is not the greatest version of yourself, you might hold on to these people, and you might even still lose them. What is the good in that? Absolutely nothing. So yes, it might be uncomfortable to change who you are, but you must. You have to. It's going to cause you to have fewer people around you, but you're going to get rid of the bad ones, who you might not even think is bad right now, but you will see one day. You will see. And you will have much better ones when it matters in the end. It is a must that you change the person you are, because at one point in time, we were all somebody that was kind of just fitting in, being like everybody else, make everybody else like me, do all these things. And it's not even that you think that way when these things are going on. It's just that that's how you act and behave, so everybody else is going to like you. Like, you're not being yourself. Like, when it comes to me, I don't care if I rub people the wrong way. I don't care if I come across as, oh, this guy's just focused on himself. He doesn't care about anybody else but himself. Oh my God, to be quite honest, I don't care about that many individuals. I don't have that time in the run of a day to care about every person that walks by me. Hi, hello, oh. It just, I don't, like, I'm focused. It's not that I even don't like you or hate you. It's just I'm focused. And of course, there's the people you come across you're going to talk to. Of course. But it's like, we're focused. We are doing shit. We are working 24/7. We are on our shit 24/7. We have goals. We're on a mission. We have duties. And the more focused you become, the more you're going to change who you are, which is going to push a lot of people away, but they're never the right ones anyway. And that's what you come to realize. The more you change, the more you see clearly. The less you change, the more you will see things from a blue pill perspective. You think things are what they're not. But when you wake yourself up, you begin to realize what is instead of what you think things are. That's the truth. And guess what? It's a much, much, much better, cleaner life. Much better. But it's up to you to break out of that BS. It's up to yourselves. Nobody else is going to do it for you besides yourself. Like, you have to go for it. You have to be taking in information all the time, every single day. You have to be listening all the time. You got to be applying all the time. You got to be working all the time. You got to get rid of the stuff that just don't make sense out there. That's what you have to get rid of. Just the whatever people. It's just, you spend less time. And I don't even treat people bad. It's just that I'm focused. I'm focused on the things that I'm doing. I don't talk to most people just because I'm focused. Not because I don't like you. Not because I hate you. I'm just focused. I spend a lot of my time just focused. Listening to what I want to listen to. Doing the things that I want to do. Becoming the person I want to become. What matters is yourself. What doesn't matter is appeasing to everybody else. Being a certain someone that I just want to keep everybody around. I just want everybody to like me. That's not going to get you the W at the end of the day. That is going to up your life. And you don't know it until you know it. Just like women don't know it until they get old, and it's like, oh my goodness, I can't attract the attractive guys I once could. That's because you weren't that smart. You let time go on. You got greedy. You had many, many, many choices that you could have made that would have benefited your life, but you messed it up. And unfortunately, sometimes the reality is, that's just how some people's lives go. They just mess it up. Look at me. You cannot be that person. You cannot be that person that messes it up because you want it to be liked more than you wanted to create a legacy for yourself and do your best and do your best work because you have it. I know you have it. You know that you have it. You know this. All y'all know this. You know you have it deep down inside. You know you have something extra. You know you can do it. It's about breaking out of certain patterns. It's about going so far down a road that no one else is really going down beside yourself. It is alone. There's not going to be no one there to hold your hand. It is going to be a narrow path because nobody else is going down it. You have to decide to go so far down this road and not look back ever. That is the path that's going to take you there. It gets worse before it gets better. And I think some individuals get glimpses of what it's like and they might go a little bit, but then it's like, oh, they come back. They let distractions take them away from continuing to go down that path. So they back up. And they keep being the same person they always were, that everybody else ever knew them as. A lot of people too, bro, is going to try to block you from changing who you are because they're not changing themselves. These are individuals you don't want to get around. You don't. It could be your family. It could be whoever else. And it's not that you even have to avoid them for eternity, for the rest of life, for the rest of your human years. You just can't be getting around certain individuals for too long who are that way and that have settled and are never going to change who they are, because the more changes you make, the more they want to prevent you from you changing. And you can't let that happen. You can't. You have to keep it going. You have to continue to change who you are to become the person you know you are. Every time I go through these breakthroughs and become a newer, better, more established version of myself, I can instantly see the next and the next and the next. It's not like, oh my God, I did a little bit. I did it. I did this. I knew I could get here. Yeah, as if I won. No. I can see the next immediately. These eyes can see the next. And then when I get there, you can see the next and the next and the next. And it depends how far you want to go. This is the deep road. This is the deep path. Welcome to it. This ain't for everybody. But it is for the chosen ones. And if you're chosen, you will go down this path. And if you don't, you was never chosen in the first damn place. You have to go down this narrow path. You can't want to be like the rest. You can't keep fitting in. You can't keep doing those things. You have a duty. You have some shit to go through. You have some shit to break through. There's a much better, cleaner version of yourself, and you know it, and you have to continue to pursue towards it. Otherwise, forget about it. You're not cut out for it. You are average. You're not cut out for it. Just go be average, because you're not cut out for it. There's a path that you have to take, and you got to take it. Otherwise, a year's going to go by, another, and another, and another, and all of a sudden, you're getting old. And you never did it. You had so much to give, and you just didn't give it. You have to be focused on a daily basis of taking in and giving, taking in and giving, taking in and giving again. You have to give a part of yourself every single day. You have to give it all you've got. And continuously learn, continuously take things in. Seek information. Seek truth. Have experiences. Have a little failure. Learn from it. Continue on. This is how you become an established human being. But nothing's ever going to change if you don't start going for some shit. You have to go through some shit. Some things ain't going to be so pretty. Some things is going to suck a little bit. But you have to go through it. You're so capable of doing it. You have to want to find out. If you don't want to find out, then you're just going to be average. You have to want to find out what you're made of. You know you have power, right? You know you have stuff within yourself, right? Inside of yourself. You have to want to find out. Or are you just going to let life slip by completely and you don't care to find out? You're just going to keep living how you're living? It don't matter. It don't matter. No. You have to want to find out. Like, it should be on your conscience more than anything else. More than anything else, it should be on your conscience. Because you know you have talents, you know you have gifts, you know you have abilities. And if it's not on your conscience every single day that you want to find out what you can accomplish, what you can create in this world, what you can bring to life, then I don't know if you have it, because it should be popping up every single day. Even on your bad days, it should still be popping up. You can't just let life go by. That's a big, big, big mistake. A lot of people learn it when it's too late. Do not let that be you. Be hard on yourself. Like, you have to. I recommend being hard on yourself. Like, I really do. It's what it is. Like, you can't be soft on yourself. You can't just, I'm going to do this today, and A little bit of this, but it's okay. We'll have the weekend off. We can do this in the weekend. It's going to be so much fun. You had to be cut from a different cloth. Because if that's you, where do you plan on going? Because you're not going to budge. I'm just telling you the truth. You can live that life. You can absolutely do that. But you're not going to change yourself. Nothing is going to change. You guys understand how many years I have lived completely and utterly obsessed with just doing better, with just finding out, with doing everything in my power to make sure I don't nothing up. I know who I am. I know what I can do, and I'm going to do it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I really don't. I want to find out. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to find out what I'm made of. I want to find out what cloth I'm cut from. And I know what cloth I'm cut from. And I'm going to find out. I'm going to go for it. And I don't care. I reached points when I was younger where I'm sick and tired of people. This relationship failed. These friends are backstabbing bums. Nothing was ever real. Y'all, I'm going on my path. I know who I am. More valuable than y'all that ever done me wrong. And I'm going to find out who I am. And I'm going to end up where I belong with the people I belong with. Because I never belonged where I just used to be. There's more. And I'm much better than how I was treated in the past. Much better. And yeah, I could have settled amongst the stuff, but it's like, it's not good enough. None of this shit, it makes any sense. It's just, I'm just different. That's all it is. They can, whoever else can do whatever they want to do. And I'm going to do the same thing. That's the thing. You're going to do the same thing. We're all going to do the same thing, and this is a mindset you have to have. You have to have this mindset. It is brilliance. Things might not feel right at first, but it's sure as shit, it's going to start to feel a lot more right as you keep going on. Down your path, down your journey, it's going to start to feel a lot more right. Like you're at home. Because for a while, you're going to feel lost. What is going on? I'm losing people. What's happening? That's what has to happen. First of all, you don't just start on your path and start to win, and it's like things are just getting so good. A lot of unfortunate things that you can't even fathom in your mind will happen. That's the path. Welcome to it. You're on the right path. Keep going. Because as you keep going, it only starts to make more and more sense. It don't make a whole lot of sense at first. It's like, what is happening? What is going on? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Those are the questions you're going to be asking yourself. You're going to question a lot of things on your journey. That's good. You're supposed to question things. Question everything. Stop thinking you know the answer. Question things. You should. You should question things. I question everything. You should too. You should. If you're smart, you will. But you have to continue on your path. You have to continue on your purpose. You have to strive for more. Stop making yourself feel like a bag of shit because you're not going after life like a man on a mission because you're scared or worried about this or that, or I want to be liked more than I want to create my own legacy. I don't want to be hated on. That's a part of the journey. Some people's going to. Some people's going to. And guess what? I'll stick up for you. I had no one sticking up for me at one point in time. I'll stick up for you. You got me. What's your excuse? You're on my side. You're on my team. What are they going to do? I don't care. Why should you? You shouldn't. Any last questions? Good. Get on your shit, boy. Get on your shit. Who gives them? You're only going to hurt yourself by caring what everyone else thought of you. By not fulfilling your potential. Trust me. Bro, I had an epiphany. I had these awakenings at like 18, 19 years old. And it's like, I'm going to become the greatest adult I can possibly become. I'm an adult now. I turned 19. I remember the day like it was yesterday. I turned 19 years old. I looked at myself. I looked at my age. It's called self-reflection. It's called accountability, which I can gladly take all day, every day, still do to this day, will to the day I die. It's called accountability. I turned 19. I looked at my actions, what I was doing, and I just had this higher self voice, higher self thought in mind. Yeah, I'm 19 now. I better start acting like it. Like your age, things are catching up to you. You have to look at your age and be like, you know what? You got to start to put that pressure on yourself for the age that you're at. You should stop wanting to be comfortable. Stop getting old and comforting yourself and telling yourself these little comforting lies. It is a bunch of BS. Put some pressure on yourself. Apply pressure. You should put pressure on yourself. You will fail if you don't. Pressure is good. Pressure creates diamonds. You want diamonds or you want a bunch of black ass rocks? Or you want coal under your tree? What do you want? You should feel pressure. You should feel pressure when it comes to life. Do you not think UFC fighters feel pressure when they walk in the octagon? You should want pressure. You should want it. Welcome it. Stop wanting to be comfortable. Stop thinking things are going to be easier than they are. Wake up to reality. You should want all of it. Repeat after me, please. I want the smoke. Give me all the smoke because I'm coming after it. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. I'll see y'all at the top.